guys, I'm gonna start off by saying hello, my name is Shiley and this is my first YouTube video on this channel. I've made videos in the past and they are quite embarrassing, so and I've lost the passwords to all those, so they're always gonna be online and that is very embarrassing. Anyways, as I was saying, hi, my name is Shiley, welcome to my channel. As you can see by the title, yes, I am a teen mom. I'm currently 18 years old, and yes, I am living in a hotel. I know I'm gonna get a lot of judgment and everything else for this, not people thinking, oh, that's not gonna be good enough for when the baby comes, or that's not a good lifestyle to live in. And yes, I know that, but I'm going to tell you the story how I got here and of how I'm going to keep going until my pregnancy. I am currently 5 months and 3 weeks pregnant, so next Tuesday I'll be 6 months, and this time has gone by so fast. I mean, so fast. Like, I only have 3.5 more months left. I am due December 10th, so it will be a Christmas baby, which, you know, it's gonna be hard while they're growing up. I'm thinking when the baby is older, having like a little Christmas, like doing a few presents on Christmas and then the rest their birthday. Well, first their birthday, because they'll be born before Christmas, hopefully. Well, that's the due date, and then do the rest of the presents on Christmas, so they're not missing out, you know, not missing out on Christmas or missing out on their birthday or feeling left out from everybody else, because that would really. So I currently found out that we're having a boy, and I wanted to name him a unique name, but not like something that he could get bullied to of being too unique. Not unique, but like finding a unique name for boys, I personally think is really much harder than girls, because girls' unique names can be so pretty, but guy names, you gotta want to be more manly with them. So me and my fiance picked Layton. So, funny story, his sister was sending me messages saying, how's Lakin? And I did kind of like that, and I told my fiance, who will be in videos, he will want to do videos, but he's working right now. He's like, how about Layton? And I was like, you know what, I really actually like that name. So we picked Layton. I haven't told much people yet, so, but his name is gonna be Layton Abel James. His name's Dylan. I'm just gonna say Dylan. Dylan really liked Abel, and I was like, okay. How about his middle name? So he was happy with that. So it's gonna be Layton Abel James. Story time. I don't know if I'm gonna talk about my story here or in another video. I might put a little bit of pieces of my like 18 and pregnant story in this video, so then it sums up to how I got here and living in a hotel while being pregnant. So in February, I moved away from where I was currently living with my family, my aunt, uncle, with my brother and my sister. I was still in school, and I only needed 3 classes. I needed 3 classes to graduate in that school, because they didn't require as much as this school did that I tried coming to, which I will get to later on. But so what really happened was, you know, I decided, because me and Dylan, my fiance, we've known each other for a very long time. I've known him since I was, I'd say 12, because where I'm living now is my hometown, and I came back. He is about to be 21 in December, and I'm about to be 19 in February. So we're kind of ages apart, but not too bad. we started talking again, because 4 years ago I moved away from here into the town I was living with my other family, my aunt and uncle. And the only reason why we broke up was because I moved and I didn't know when I was going to see him again, and I couldn't do long distance. I mean, coming here back in February, that was the first time I saw him in 4 years, so it would have been really, really, really hard. So then we got in contact again, and we just started talking and everything, and you know, it just, the old feelings came back, and they just came back, and I decided to move down here because I missed my friends too. I have 2 really good friends down here who I came to see too, and I kind of just missed my hometown. I missed the memories, I missed the people. So my aunt and uncle weren't very happy about me deciding to leave. They thought I should have waited till after graduation, which was only 3 more months, and honestly, I should have, because I still haven't finished school. So I left and I came down here, and I lived with a friend because I had nowhere to go, but she opened her home up to me, which I am forever grateful about that. And she opened her home up to me. Me and Dylan, you know, we're dating and stuff. Right when I got there, we started dating, and it was just like old times. And a month later of me being here, I got pregnant. It was kind of a shock to everybody. I mean, we were using protection and everything. I mean, I was on birth control, but you know, we were using condoms. Sometimes things happen, but I wouldn't change it for the world. So of course, I didn't want to wait to tell everybody, because I was really excited, you know. I was really excited. I've always wanted to be a mom, but I didn't know it was going to be this early. But I still wouldn't change it for the world. There's a funny story of how me and Dylan found out we were pregnant, and I'll do that in another video of my 18 and pregnant story, because it's a really funny story of how we found out. So I'm just going to skip forward to everybody finding out. I think I posted when I was about a month pregnant, and I know most people wait till they're like out of their first trimester, because miscarriages are more common in the first trimester, and then that's when people, after they pass their first trimester, that's when they tell everybody. I just couldn't wait. Neither could Dylan. Dylan was very excited to be a dad too. So everybody had their opinions. Basically everybody was, a lot of people were judging, which I expected, you know, because I just moved back. One person was saying, she just barely met this guy and she barely came back and she's already pregnant. But some people don't know that prior, me and Dylan have known each other for years, but I still get it that it was in a short amount of time. But anybody could get pregnant. Anybody could get pregnant. People in high school are having sex all the time. They're just luckier than most that they don't get pregnant. I'm not saying luckier like pregnancy is a bad thing, because it's not. I honestly think it's a beautiful thing, because you're bringing a precious gift into this life. So fast forwarding, so I don't make this long video, things weren't going well with my friend. I'm still friends with her, but things in her household weren't going so well. So I was getting really stressed and everything else, and so I decided that I did not want to stay there anymore. Nothing against her or her family, it's just I decided, like, I don't want to live off of people. Like, I felt really bad and stuff. But I was having just a really hard time, and I went to my other friend's house and I spent time with her for like a week, and I thought I was gonna have to move away from here, from Dylan and my friends, to be in a good house, and I almost did move, and that would have not been a really good thing. So then one of my older friends back from my childhood, his mom texted me because she knew something was wrong, and I just told her everything that was going on, and she said she knew somebody about having a job at a hotel, and you could live there too, because I was looking for a place and a job, and plus people don't really hire you when you're pregnant. Like if you were already in that job and then you got pregnant, that's a different story because you already had that job. But trying to find a job while you're pregnant is really much harder because they don't want maternity leave. Like it's just really harder to find a job when you're pregnant. And so I talked to the lady and the boss, and they decided to help me out, which I'm forever grateful for. I work as the front desk at the hotel that I'm staying at right now, and I just do basic things, check people in, basic things like that, find them rooms, do laundry and stuff. Not like housekeeping stuff, but I do the laundry. That is a requirement. It's not a hard job because I could do it while being pregnant, because all I do, is just sit down and then get up a few times to check people in and help people out. And for working here, I get a place that I do pay for and stuff, but I just think it's great. It is a great opportunity. I am not trying to stay here while I'm not trying to raise the baby in a hotel room. I mean, it is a pretty big hotel room, but I am not trying to raise my baby in a hotel room. Dylan, my fiance, has a job too. He is a mechanic, and he's a mechanic at a truck stop, and I forgot what else he was, but he has a job too. But I wanted a job just in case, not saying me and Dylan, things are going great, but just in case anything happens, I'm not left on the street with me and just my baby, our baby. But in case anything happened, I'd have a place and I'd have a job to support me and the baby. And so that's where we're at right now. We're trying to the baby will be here in 3.5 more months. He'll be here in 3.5 more months. But we're trying to find like an apartment or like a house to rent. But we don't want to stay in this town forever, so we're not going to buy a house or anything. It's just until we could get on our feet. And I've been in this hotel maybe about a month now, and it's been good. I mean, it's harder to cook stuff because I have a 1 burner, but I need to get a, like a camping thingy. They have a grill out there, but it's just harder to make food in here and stuff like that. And laundry, of course. We do laundry and stuff, but it's just it's more harder to do stuff in a hotel room. And it's probably gonna be, when Layton's born, we're probably gonna be here for a little bit until we could get on our feet, because we don't want to just leave with just like, say we make as much money as the place calls for, and then we leave and then we don't have money left over for like the bills and stuff. We're trying to save up for that so it doesn't happen, but we're not trying to raise Layton in a hotel room, if that makes sense. So yes, I am a teen mom living in a hotel room right now. I'm gonna say it's not something I want to do for the rest of my time, which it won't happen, but I am trying to be an independent person, not depending on everybody. I don't want to depend on everybody else for me, because I'd feel bad, so I just been trying to take a step in life. And I'm 18 and I feel like I barely have time in life, but I really don't. It's just, being an adult is hard, and I've noticed that it is really, really hard. And it barely been moved out 6 months, and oh my gosh, it's been so hard. But so this is my first video. This is me just explaining how I got here and everything else. I will be making more videos about my pregnancy, I am going to make a video about my 18 and pregnant story, about like how we found out, which is a funny story like I said, and everything else from there about what my aunt and uncle said and what everybody else said, and just the downsides of what people said and then the good things that people said. So